So our next part of our 5 practical lessons, and we show our materials, and I repeat formula number 1. So when we can to to decide it and calculate it all these time parameters. So our formula number 1, we need to find delivery time by rail transport, all delivery time. It is contained 3 part of time. First part of time, it is big T with index SO. It is the result in our formula number 3. We calculated it on our first part of the lessons. Please find now. Our next time we use the time near our formula number 1, and this time we find by category of wagons. Such category we can to find in our table 3.1, and now I show it for you. So the type of wagons, it is 2 letters. It is our first, second, third, fourth, fifth line from up of our table. For example, if you have first variance, it is wagon types D, W. If you have second variance, also the same type of wagons. If you have third variance, it is P, wagons, the platform wagons. Please find what's the category of wagons for you, for your variant. It is by first letters. And I show our formulas number 1. And if you have GW, your time is 15.4 minutes. But be careful because we need to use time in hours, because first part of time to be with SO index, and the third part of times we have in hours. So we can add minutes and hours. So for calculated in hours, we need 15.4. We need to divide it on 60. It is very simple, and we have a result in hours. If you have such a category of wagons as platform wagons, PW, so your time is 20.5 minutes. We also divided it on 60, and the result was in hours. Let's do it for your variant. And our third time, it is big T with index JT. It is time for delivery in group train. So it is the result of our formula number 2. Already in hours, so we find the adding of all these 3 times. And also can leave 2 points after points, 2 letters after points, it is enough. Please calculate it, please. Okay, I think you already calculated it. It is our time parameters. Time parameters, how many, or how long period of times we need to deliver our cargo by railway transport. It can be, for example, 20 hours, for example, 35 hours, and other parameters. This is very different for some variants. Near 1 day, less 1 day, or more 1 day. Sometimes it is 2 days, but it is not very often. Okay, our next formulas, it is about money parameters. How many money we need to deliver our cargo on some parts of our delivery periods. So, first four formulas we already calculated. So, our next formulas for calculated is formula number 5. So, the next formulas is one by one by their numeration. So we find our formula number 5. It is more faster formulas for decided by you can look that it is more difficult, but not. It is very simple. So 5 formulas, it is such parameters as K with index CV. It means that we need to find the cost of wagons used for cargo transportation. Is calculated according to these formulas, and the result we have in Ukrainian hryvnias. Please write on your list or in your document that K with index CV is equal to the open quantity, I put it here. Find such parameters as C with index W. It is the price of the wagon given in. For DV, we used these parameters as 55,000 hryvnias. If you have platform wagons, we used 45,000 of hryvnias. Maybe we need to use here PW, but I don't, sorry, don't write here PL. It is not correct. It is PW. Okay. Write your prices, 55 or 45,000 of hryvnias, and multiplied it on your parameter U, wagons, how many wagons you need for this delivery. 1 wagons, 2 wagons, 3 wagons, 4 wagons. It is not very big part of wagons in our variants. Okay. And also multiplied it by such parameters as T, big T with index R. It is the result of our formulas number 1, our first formulas. In hours, we do it few minutes ago. This all part, it is as numerator of our formulas, and we divided all of it, we divided on 24. It is how many hours in a day. So the result was in hryvnias. Is equal to, it is this very big part of hryvnias, very big part of cost. Please calculate it. Okay. So how many money we need to use wagons on our delivery part? The next, our formula is formula number 6. We need to find the cost of cargo in the process of transportation. What it means, what we need to find. It is cargo on wheels. Also in literature, we use such parameters as cargo on wheels because we saved cargo in this period in transportation in wagons, in cars, for example, and other transport vehicles. So we need to use such parameters also. So what we need, how to calculate it? K, this index, it is cost and wagons and railway. So we use such big index is equal to the quantity, open quantity, and find such parameters as price of 1 ton of cargo. Such parameters we can find in our table 3.1 and on your variant. So find it. We need C with index CV. It is a line. Find it. It is our third line up of the our table. For example, if you have first variance, it is 15 hryvnias on 1 tons. If you have second variance, it is 6 hryvnias on 1 tons, and other for other variants. Please find your price of 1 ton of cargo. And this result, I show formula number 6. This result we multiply by parameters O, how many wagons we need. It is the result of our formulas number 4. And multiply by our P with index stage. We already used it. I now maybe show in our table 3.1. P with index stage. It is our first, second, third, fourth, five, six parameters in our tables. It is technical norm for wagon steering. 65 for first variant, 65 for second variant, no, and other. Okay. And these parameters we need to multiply also on our time of delivery. It is the result of our formula number 1, T, big T with index R. So it is the result of our first formulas. Quantity close quantity, and divided by also 24 hours in the day, and the result was in hryvnias. Calculated it, please. And also we need to do formulas number 7. It is our last formulas, but for these calculations, we need to do another formulas to find parameters C with index T. It is the last parameters in these formulas. We need to find it. And after it, we can do calculated formula number 7. So we used one of each formulas, or formulas H or formulas 9. What formulas need for you? We need to find your P with index stage. If you have these parameters up to and including 64 tons, it is formula number H. If these parameters for your variant from 64.1 tons to 80 tons, so you used formula number 9. I show in our table 3.1, and you can find how many tons is your parameters per P with index stage. It is our 6 parameters on our table, technical norm for wagon steering. P with index stage, tons on wagon. For example, first variant it is 65 tons. For second variant it is also 65 tons, but for third variant it is 45 tons. So first and second variant use formula number 9. And third variant, where is these parameters is up to 64 tons, you use formula number H. Please find your parameters and do your choice for formulas 8 or 9. Okay, I think you saw it already. Find it already. And open these formulas. We need these parameters P with index stage in these formulas, in formula H, also, yes, and in formula 9 also, we use this parameter. so you remember it or can write somewhere. And also in these formulas, we need to use such parameters as how long distance of delivery. We already used it, and now maybe I show it in table, and after it you do your decided, okay? Your calculation. So these parameters as distance from departure station to destination station, it is our false parameters. L with index R in kilometers, and find please for your variant. First variant it is 200 kilometers, second variant 160 kilometers, no, and other. Oh, write somewhere, maybe because remember it is difficult. Write somewhere, and I open our formulas and you can to decide it. Okay. So you need to calculate it only one formulas, or H or 9, okay? Not both these formulas. If you choose formulas number 9, please be careful that in this part it is means it is squared parameters p with index h in square. So please be remember there. And please do it. Yeah, I think a few minutes we need to calculate it each, right? I think you already calculated it. It is not very difficult, but big parts of different meaning. After this calculated formulas H or 9, we do the next our formulas number 7. This formula, it is the result of cost of delivery in 1 year. So it is cash cost for the transportation of goods per year. Also in hryvnias we find it. And you write on your list or in your documents that cost C with index R is equal to 365. It is how many days is in year, and multiply it by we open our quantity, open quantity, and find C with index A. It is index but not very good in our formulas. What it means? It is payment for works constituting the local revenue of the station. Each side should be taken equal to 270 hryvnias. So for all variants, these parameters is equal to 270 hryvnias. Please write it, which is first parameter after open quantity, and add our next parameters. It is C with index SH. It is fee for shunting work related to the supply and collection of wagons on siding. And also for oil variants, it is 570.1 hryvnias. So the next parameter is also you can find under the formula number 7. And add our last part of our formulas. It is the finished calculation. So we need to use our parameters U, how many wagons we need for delivery. It is the result of our formula 4, first formula today, what we decided, and multiply it on the result of our formula H or 9. What you do? And also close quantity, and all this result in quantity we multiplied by 365 days on the year. So it was a very big part of money for 1 year. A very big result. It is okay. Some millions, for example, or in some variants, some milliards also, it is okay, the result. Let's do it. Today we don't have some answers on this task because we calculated some times and money parameters, and we can't to answer the questions is it is good to use railway transport or not. Because on the next lessons we calculated the same parameters but for road transport, and after it in our task 3.3 we can to answer on these questions. So what is better, railway transport or road transport? So today we have some parameters times and money parameters. At the end it is okay. We finished on it, and also we don't have time for our lessons today because it is also finished, and I am say thank you everybody today for your works, for your questions. I stopped our using my screen. So I wait the photo and the documents with your calculations today, and have a good day and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you.
Goodbye. Thank you.